What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. If you guys are new to the channel, do me a favor and hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you're not missing any of the awesome content that we have coming out. Now with this video, we are jumping into the Fear State with Nightwing issue number 85. Now, if you haven't been keeping up with Nightwing, go ahead, check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It will get you completely caught up on everything that is going on with Dick Grayson in the Infinite Frontier. And what we have seen from this line so far is Dick Grayson come into an immense amount of money because of Alfred Pennyworth. We see him take this money and he more or less gives it back to the community. He invests it into community programs that have a possibility of really bringing up the poorest of the community. But he has to put all of this philanthropy on hold. And that is because right now, Gotham City has dropped into Fear State, with the magistrate taking over. With him getting a message from Oracle, he makes his way to Gotham City, only so he can meet up with Barbara and find out exactly what is going on. And so with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into issue number 85 of Nightwing, we are picking up at the Clock Tower Oracle HQ in current time. You know, Barbara, she's gone through a lot over the years. At one time, she was Batgirl and then she wasn't. We had some other Batgirls eventually step in. Two women that Barbara holds in very high esteem. And so she built something she was proud of. Something that could help out the entire world. She built the Oracle system, but now it needs to be unmade. And that is because of the Seer sending out one last message, letting everyone know that if you get any message from Oracle, that it is not her. That this system, it has been compromised. And this will be the last message to be sent out. So anything that follows this is the Seer. And this is the day that Oracle is going offline, getting ready to shut these systems down. This is when a hologram projection of Seer arrives, a little bit making fun of her, saying, "Why did you have to go and ruin all of my fun?" Now, of course, Nightwing, he's curious on how much Seer knows. And that's the thing, Seer knows everything that Oracle has ever gathered, every bit of information. And the amount of access she has, the amount of power that she has collected over the years, it makes for one hell of a weapon. And this is when Barbara says, "Help me. Help me do one thing, Dick." And that is to destroy everything. She wants to destroy every bit of Oracle, to bring it down to its knees. And so we see the two of them, they start destroying every monitor, every CPU, every hard drive. Everything in this place is getting destroyed and turned into little metal bits. And talking over a secure line, she tells Tim Drake that they need to meet up at Oracle 2 in 10 minutes. Now, of course, at this point, Nightwing, he has no idea what Oracle 2 is or how it has to do with Tim Drake. But Tim Drake, he has access to her backup systems. He has administrative privileges. And she built Oracle 2 so it couldn't be taken down remotely. They have to go down there and shut it down themselves. Now, Nightwing, he's a little hesitant of this because he's not sure if Oracle is up to it. With her injury, with her putting on this bat suit, with having this very untested technology inside of her back that allows her to walk. Dick Grayson really does worry that she might not be up to what they're gonna run into or what they might have to do. But Barbara is dead set on this. And she is dead set on this because this is her baby. This is everything that she built, she loved, she put her blood, sweat, and tears into this. And to see it in the hands of the enemy, used against the entire Bat family, the Justice League, the world, it's something she can't see happen. And Dick tells her that they don't have to go out there, that she can stay here and Nightwing will go take care of it. But at the end of the day, this is her fight. This is her story, and she is going to be the one to write it. And as they get ready to hop out the window, Barbara, she has a small glimpse of when her and Dick were both younger. back when he was Robin, back when she was dressing up as Batgirl and she had snuck him out. Two individuals just wanting to go out and make a difference, to live in the shoes that they always wanted to. These really were just some of her favorite times, some of her greatest memories of Batgirl and the Boy Wonder. And so them teaming up again, both of them doing their own thing now, but her back in her Batgirl costume, him as Nightwing, she feels a little reminiscent of those times, reminding her of those moments. They make their way across town to Oracle 2, and as they're going across the rooftops, Nightwing considers they might need to move in the shadows, but at this point it doesn't matter. It is already too late. The Magistrate and all of their drones are patrolling every aspect of Gotham City, and so there are no shadows. There are no places to hide. The only thing that they can do is try to get there as fast as possible. But as they get to Oracle 2 Station, this is where they find that the Magistrate has tons and tons of guards stationed outside, believing that Seer knew that they were going to be coming to this location. But of course, they have some tricks up their sleeve, and so they throw the smoke down. Throwing a smoke grenade down, both of them having their infrared lenses, they are able to see every aspect of their heat, giving them absolute vision and blinding all of these Magistrate robots. And they make quick work of them. Batgirl and Nightwing together, they take these guys down in a matter of moments. And with that, they make their way inside the facility. But when they go inside, the door shuts down behind them, and we see a gas released into the entire room. With this gas being released into the room, we see somebody sneak up through the gas and shoot Dick Grayson right through the head. With Dick Grayson falling to the ground, Babs holding him in her arms, tears coming from her eyes, anger boiling up inside of her. She gets up and she starts punching anything that is standing, trying to take out all of these Magistrate drones. And with this rage, she is freaking out. She is ready to rip off some heads. But this is when somebody grabs her and puts a mask onto her face. And as she breathes in that oxygen, the fear toxin, it clears from her brain. And that individual that put the mask on is Tim Drake. Our Boy Wonder, he has come to save the day. When they entered this room, it was filled with Scarecrow's fear toxin, and both of them saw their greatest fear. Dick Grayson saw Babs dying. Babs saw him dying. And Barbara, you're just completely distraught, thinking that she just witnessed Dick Grayson being murdered. She rushes over to him and she kisses him. And even Tim Drake is just like, finally you guys have kissed and realized that you guys want to be together no matter how much you have been fighting it for all of this time. And in the midst of this kiss, this is when Seer comes on the screen. And really, it's just trying to cause a distraction, to distract Barbara from destroying all of this system, trying to figure out exactly where this individual by the name of Seer is located at. But Barbara, she remains silent. Typing away on her computer, she lets Seer know after she's already completed the task that she has hacked into the camera that Seer is using. Of course, Seer not being concerned about this, believing that she can't break through the digital disguise. But that is not what Barbara is trying to do. What Barbara is trying to do is to degrade any kind of background there is, to show the true background of where Seer is. And with one click of a button, we see her background slowly start to deteriorate, and the truth is finally revealed, that Seer is up in the sky with the Magistrate. And now, knowing the location, we have Batgirl, Nightwing, and Robin all ready to go crack some skulls. Now, Seer thinks this is a really impressive feat. To be able to do all of that stuff is really awesome. But Seer also has a trick up their sleeve. And that trick right now is that there are two Batgirls visiting Oracle. or at least visiting the clock tower, where Barbara usually is, but is not currently at. And with these two inside of there, this gave Seer the prime opportunity to do exactly what she wanted to do, to bring some chaos and to hurt them. And as the three of them, they rush to get to the clock tower as fast as they can. They didn't make it in time, and this is where we see a giant explosion and the clock tower goes up in flames. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. You know, we're seeing a lot of awesome stuff in here. We get to see some Tim Drake, him coming out and helping out everybody, especially with everything he's been going through, not really getting a whole lot of attention in the comic aspect. Really just being in the back of the comics, which he truly does deserve his own comic line. But not only that, we have Barbara really stepping into her old facade again, into the old mantle of Batgirl. And we think that she might have the upper hand, you know, building the Oracle system herself. We think that she might have the opportunity to bring down this Seer more than anybody else. But she was outplayed, she was outmaneuvered, and it looks like two Batgirls may have just lost their lives. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you have not yet, do me a favor, hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you're not missing any of the awesome content we have coming out, and until the next breakdown.